wildly popular today. 61,700 sets of bulbs have been ordered today. Now, when we began the day, we had a choice of either Roberta's Calla lilies or rose lilies. The rose lilies have sold out completely, every last bulb. Only the Calla lilies remain. You're getting 8 bulbs, 8 different gorgeous colors, 2 of them brand new, blush and the white. And you're looking at something that will do as beautifully in a container as it will in the ground. This summer, you will see flowers. You'll bring those bulbs in over the winter, whether they're in the ground, you'll dig them up, or in a pot, you'll bring the pot inside. Next summer, you'll get more flowers than you got this summer. And we will not ship these to you until they're safe to plant in your area. Now, in addition to the bulbs, you're also getting a bag of this beautiful all-purpose Roberta's Bounty plant food. You mix this with some water and you use it with your normal watering of the Calla lilies. Here are the bulbs that you're getting. So think about this. One of these bulbs equals one of these pots, and you get 8 of them. So 1 bulb equals 1 pot of flowers. You're getting 8 bulbs, 8 different pots of flowers, and the best part is every single flower is a different color. Don't forget about value as well, because we put together a really phenomenal offering for you. If purchased separately, you'd be looking at $71.17. Tonight, you're saving almost $40. Do you realize that fertilizer bag runs $23.25 by itself on QVC.com? We're including the fertilizer and the 8 bulbs, all for $31.30, and they will not arrive on your doorstep until it is safe to plant in your area. A growing guide written specifically for these Calla lilies comes along with it. So it's like having the master gardeners from Roberta's sitting right beside you as you plant them, doing everything you need to ensure that you got these gorgeous colors. Are the Calla lilies in bloom? Yes, they are. Is there a bride that wants to carry this in her bouquet down the aisle? How lovely and elegant. Simply elegant and gorgeous. Don't miss out on this opportunity. This is spring and summer at its very finest. And you could have these colors in your yard, in your container pots this summer. You just have to place an order right now. Joining us are 2 members of the Walline family to talk to us about this. Actually, 1 member of the Walline family. Court is joining us, I believe. Is that right?
That's right, David. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, sir. You and I have been presenting flowers for many, many years. I've got to guess a couple decades, if I'm not mistaken. So
over 2 decades.
All this comes together at a time when we're desperate for some color. Now that all the holiday decorations have been put away, this gives us a little something to be hopeful about as we start thinking spring and summer.
Absolutely. And Calla lilies particularly are one of the world's most beautiful top 10 flowers, and anyone can grow these. They're so easy, perfect for the lazy gardener, the beginner gardener, even the master gardener. All you have to do is follow the growing guide that we include with each one of your selections that you pick up today, and you can grow these. And we're going to guarantee your success on top of the growing guide by including a 2-pound bag, David, of our Bounty plant food with essential micronutrients. Now, David, as you know, going back 2 decades, we used to sell 2 types of plant food. One was the plant food and one was the micronutrients. You had to use them both. You need them both. But now we combine them in 1 bag, 1 purchase, 1 easy use. And I do want to just let you know, and your viewers, David, that there is a plant food shortage this year, according to Reuters, according to the big box stores, and the farmers even are saying it. So who's going to get the short supply of plant food? You are, if you pick this up today, and you're going to want to use it on your fruits, your vegetables, your indoor plants, all your outdoor plants, and of course your Calla lilies.
Now, Court, let me ask you this. We've got a little jar here. You take a little bit of the plant food and you mix it with water. How much plant food, how much water do we need to achieve this?
Okay, so I have a bag open right here, and I'll show you. It's 1 tablespoon, David, of the Bounty plant food, in a 1-gallon container like this. And I
Okay.
like to feed my plants once every 7 to 10 days. You can do it
Okay.
more often, but the more you do it, the bigger, the brighter, the more fragrant your flowers will be, the bigger, brighter, and more juicy those strawberries will be from Philip Watson. So use it, stock up. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you use it just like you would normally water the plants. If you're going to put fresh water on them, you put the water with the
That's right.
plant food inside, exactly. And you're
That's
getting
it. It couldn't
8
be easier.
colors here, so it couldn't be
Hmm.
easier. Court, 2 of the colors are brand new, the blush and the
Yes.
white, correct?
That's right. And can we go through the images because it really captures the
Of course we
beauty
can.
of these growing, and we can go through each of the 8 different
Would
colors
love for
because
you to
it's not a
narrate, sir,
choice
if you
of, as
would.
you know.
Yeah, please narrate
So
for
there
us.
you see, yeah, there you see all the colors grouped together, and you can do that if you want that designer mix of colors all in one container. Get a big whiskey barrel or any kind of big container, put them in the ground close together. But this is a beautiful pink. It's almost like a bubblegum pink. It has a beautiful white interior, and I love the yellow stamen. What a beautiful color combination that pink is.
Oh, and
And
here's
so besides
the new color we talked
yes,
about.
the white. Wow. Can you believe, David, in 20, almost 26, 7 years that we've been selling together, we've never offered a white calla lily before?
Wow.
We got it for you this time. And these are going to be blooming July, August, and September this year, and then every year after that. So if you're planning a wedding, I'm not, maybe you could carry your own little calla lilies down the aisle.
Wouldn't that be
It's
lovely?
possible, wouldn't it? And there's the yellow, bright, sunny. I think yellow is one of my very favorites. I got to have yellow in the garden. Nothing brightens the lonesome heart like the color yellow in the garden. It's just like sunshine in a pot. And compare and plant those right next to these black. Now the black is elegant, rich. It's the most expensive of all the calla lily bulbs. So that one is a must have. And there's the orange. The orange looks like you're on a tropical vacation in the Cayman Islands or Hawaii or Key West, and you're looking at a beautiful sunset. That's the colors of the orange. And here's the other new one, David. This is Piketty, means it's one solid color with a separate edge around it. In this case, it's white with a really like a pastel pink edge. Couldn't be
Oh,
more lovelier and brand new this year.
and then of course the
And then
red.
here's your lipstick red, and I love the way my niece Stephanie said it. It's like the perfect shade of red lipstick that you're putting on when you're wearing your perfect little black dress and going out for a Saturday night.
Now, and there's the
And
purple, really lovely.
yes, that's lovely, lovely purple, and little girls just love purple and pink. So this is a beautiful flower. It's so easy to grow that if you're growing these with youngsters, um, they will have success with these, and they're going to love the colors. It's almost like a fairy um, flower, the way that they arch and the centers inside. They're soft, they're velvety. This is the #1 most popular wedding flower and cut flower in the world. And one cut flower will last, David, about 2 weeks in water and 2 months on your plant.
Now, remember, you're getting 8 of these bulbs. One bulb equals this one plant. You're getting
Yes.
8 of these bulbs that will yield these beautiful plants, whether you put them in containers or plant them in the ground. You're also getting the bag of the Roberta's Bounty plant food to come along with this, and you're going to get this growing guide. Now, one thing that I've always loved about Roberta's, many things I love about Roberta's, but one thing that I really appreciate about them is that they write growing guides that are unique to the plant you're growing. They
We
didn't do
do.
a cookie cutter and just give you, a lot of general helpful hints. What they did is they gave you a guide that was specific to the calla lily. So it's almost like having one of the master gardeners from Roberta's beside you as
Yes.
you're planting, right?
And people save those over the years, year after year, and they go back and they refer, oh, what's the temperature required or how much water, so you're going to get those and save them. They're very, very well done. And David, do you mind if I give you and all the viewers a potting demo?
Please, I would love it.
All right. So this is the bulb. These are fresh bulbs. These are called grower bulbs. These are why they're grower bulbs because it's usually what the growers keep for themselves, so they plant to harvest more flowers every year. It's hard to find a grower bulb, I would like to say impossible, in the retail box stores, but we get them because of our connection. They're treated with a bloom booster that's going to give you 2, 3 more times more flowers than ever. So that being said, look at the dark eyes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each one of those is a flower, and that's the eyes go up. This is the bottom, and you can see it's like a rounded edge here. So to grow these couldn't be easier. You're going to dig a hole in a container or in the ground about 4 inches. I'm using my Hori-Tori. It has the 4-inch mark right there. I drop the bulb in. I cover it up with the potting mix, and I water it in well. In about 2 weeks, David, you're going to see the itty bitty little sprouts sprouting up. That's when you begin feeding it with your Bounty plant food. And then I want to show you in 6 weeks what you can expect. This here is a 6-week-old plant. It's my nephew Devin's. He's at home watching right now. He'll be here soon for our 10 o'clock show. But he said, Uncle Courtney, be careful with my plant. It's my baby. So this is what you can get in 6 weeks. Look at the beautiful leaves. And they come up like tall spears, and then they sort of furl out. And some of your leaves in this collection, some colors have beautiful spots on them. And you're just going to give them part sun like the graphic showing now, medium water. The 4 inches is spacing. You're going to space them if you plant them in the ground about 4 inches apart, and they're tender perennials. A tender perennial, David, means a plant that will take temperatures down to freezing, but they come back every year. So you either bring your pot indoors come winter time and put it in a basement or put it in a garage because they do go dormant, and then you set it back outside in the spring once the temperatures warm up. Or what you do is you dig them up. Again, they're only planted 2 to 4 inches, so it's not hard. Store them in a brown paper bag. And don't be surprised, David, if you say, wow, this is what I planted, but this is what I dug up the next year, because they grow and they multiply.
Oh, my word. And not only do they grow, but they get more beautiful as the years go by and more plentiful with your flowers. We're also not going to ship these to you until it's safe to plant in your area. So when these arrive, you know it's time to get out and get those containers ready or get the ground or the flower beds ready, wherever you're going to plant these. The most important thing is take advantage of the great price now, because you know when this price expires? Tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Roberta and crew have a 2-hour show from 10 to midnight tonight. Carolyn Gracie's coming in and will be a part of that whole big grand finale. But I want you to think about what you need now. Order as many as you think you'll need. These also make great gift ideas. Maybe you want to gift one already planted in a pot to someone maybe living in assisted living, and then just let them put it on their patio and enjoy. Give them some advice on how much water and sun they need based on that growing guide, and then you've got something really spectacular.
You really do. And consider stocking up on this with these great value, because if you back the price of the plant food bag out of the TSV special price, today's special value price, each one of the Cala Lily bulbs come out to be about $1 a piece. So you stock up on the food now. There's going to be a shortage this year, according to Reuters, according to farmers, and according to the big box stores. So who's going to get the plant food? You will, if you pick up several sets of this and use it on your fruits, your vegetables, all your flowers, and even your house plants. If you're not using it, you're not getting the best results on all your plants.
Let's also talk about your guarantee here, Court, because I think it's a good time to reassure folks that yes, they can plant these, yes, they've got great results, and that you all stand behind what you sell.
We absolutely do, David. So on top of QVC 30-day money-back guarantee, Roberta's has a Gotta Grow guarantee that states, when you're happy, we're happy. And Roberta's will assure your satisfaction for its perennials. And these are perennial flowers for 1 year. Our annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of purchase. So if for any reason your results do not match or exceed your expectations, I like to say, we will replace it at no cost.
And that really should give you great peace of mind. Do you see all 8 of these colors? You get all 8 of them. You're getting 8 bulbs, plus you're getting the bag of the Roberta's Bounty plant food. This bag of plant food alone at QVC.com is $23 and change. We're including it tonight along with 8